Hello guys, I'm back with one more new PicoCTF challenge, which is about more cookies. This is PicoCTF series of 2021 under the web exploitation. So it is asking that I forgot cookies can be modified client side. So now I'm deciding to encrypt them. Okay, sure. Let's copy the URL. See what is inside that. Okay, so it is asking that welcome to my cookie search page, only the admin can use it. Okay, let's inspect this page and see if we have got anything. Reload the page. Okay, so it's getting one document. Okay, so is there any stuff related with cookies? Yes, it has got cookie with value auth name, and there is a cookie value as well. But is there anything else? No, no, no. So there is only one cookie value that we have got, nothing apart from this. The only thing it is saying that only the admin can use it, this page. So let's look on the source page, if we can see anything here. No, 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 no. Okay, so there is nothing. Okay, so let's look on the hint. It is about homomorphic encryption, and then there is about the endpoint that you need. It is saying that if you are admin or not, that is what it is required, but you won't be able to directly guess the flag. Okay, so look for the encryption, homomorphic encryption. Okay, it is saying that encryption, it is kind of that allows computation to be performed on encrypted data without first having decrypted. Okay, the resulting operation are left in an encrypted form, which then decrypted result in an output that is identical to that produced at the operation in performed encrypted data. Okay, so this will be used in privacy preserving. Okay, can be used on health industry. Okay, all right, but is there anything for us that we can use here? Okay, it is kind of partially homographic solution. All right, nothing much. So let's try to reconnect our web cell and see what is happening here. Solution. Okay, something went wrong. Alright, so I'm in, and let's try to do a curl to our URL and try to write cookie on one of our file cookie.txt, and then find our URL from here, paste here. Okay, let's look on our cookie.txt if you got something. Yes, we have got cookie here. Okay, most likely it seems as a base 64 encoded value, so we can write this data on somewhere. Okay, we have one file. Okay, probably we need to just remove this input from here. Okay, let's paste our data here. Okay, I have written file. Let's try to decrypt this cookie, because it mentioned that this is encrypted cookie. Should be 64 decode, and it will be our cookie. Okay, so it has got one decoded value. till here, but still I see that this is too long and still it is decrypted. So let's perform one more level of decryption. So in our last command we will just pass the value again for decryption. Okay, so we have got some value which nearly looks like there is something size of cookie anyway, but this has got lots of garbage value and nothing we can see which is working for us. So I looked for solution in the GitHub, and one of the good guy has pasted solution. It has given that this is kind of relatively cookies. Okay, it's fairly difficult. Okay, all right, yes, it seemed very difficult. And then there is a cookie. Yes, we have got that cookie. It is saying CBC are capitalized in this challenge, which is a hint that CBC is being used. Did we missed? Yeah, it is there. CBC has been capitalized. All right, that's a good observation. Okay, it has created an script that can be used for brute force attack, but it has mentioned one more thing, that it is CBC is vulnerable to bit flip. Okay, so I just looked one more article which is saying that attacking CBC mode encryption by doing a bit flipping, and when I looked at, I saw that the CBC is a cipher encryption mechanism which is actually doing encryption on block of text rather than doing bit by bit. So if you are knowing the exactly what you need as a plain text and you know the exact location, you do a bit flipping and you can change the output as well. So this is explaining that if you are changing if you are doing a bit flip, so something like you have a character or any symbol, then it will be having the 8 bits in the backend, and if you are flipping that bit, definitely it is going to change its value, and then the exactly that character will also get changed. So let's see here, we have got this Python script. Okay, I have taken this script, but okay, I have taken this script here, but I have made some changes, something like, because here when I was looking for this TQDM module I was not having here, so I have just commented this TKDM module, and I have just commented over here, and then this TQDM module was being used over here, which is basically used to create a progress bar that I have also removed from here. I have simply removed it. Okay, so what is our URL here? mercury.picoctf.net 21553, and just look if you are having, yes, it is the same URL. Okay, so let's run this one and see if this is working for us. Python cookies1.py. Oh, there are lots of computation on the backend, and yes, it has given a flag here for us. Let's try to put this flag and see if this is working for us. Yeah, it is working, but okay, probably this particular section was very short when I was explaining that how bit flipping is exactly working and what exactly this script has did. Okay, so what it is doing, it is taking address, then it is creating a session, then it is checking if this address is actually working or not, then it is taking the cookie on the cookie value. All right, and then it is decoding cookie here by using base64, and then it is storing over here. Then this value is again getting decoded by using base64, and then raw cookie value is here. Okay, and then this raw cookie value is being used here for running a loop, which is running on every I would say every character on cookie, and because each character is definitely made up of by 8 bits, so then we are running again a loop on each bit, and then we are doing a bit flipping on all those bits by using here. Okay, and then what we receive here we are using as input here to create I would say cookie, because we are just flipping the bit, and then we are again doing encryption of that cookie, because we had decrypted twice our cookie, so we have again encrypted this twice as well, so we can get the cookie exactly what server is expecting from us. So once we have encoded here, then here, so now guess is our new cookie that we will supplying while exploiting. Okay, and then we are requesting by using this newly created cookie value, and then we are checking whether this uh, we are able to see there is any string with PicoCTF, so we can find it. Okay, all right, and because we are doing some here we are doing some splitting. Why we are doing, once I will show you result, you will find that why we are splitting this on tag code. Okay, that you will see. So we have already run this our script, we have found the solution as well, but let's see that what exactly has went when we run the solution and how many iteration is that performed. Okay, alright, so we started from here. So the first input was that this was our session, then we checked connectivity, yes, and this was the cookie that we received from server while we requested that URL, and then once we decoded we got this byte string. Okay, so you can confirm even by doing the decryption of this URL. Okay, and then again we decrypted, then we got this URL here up to here, and then we started running the loop. So first we started loop on this particular first character, and then inside that character we are running 7 I would say 8 loop on each bit, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then we are changing index, another index, and then we are running again 8 uh, again 7 loops, and then we are changing again position index 2, then we are running again 8 loops on each bit, and that is how we are iterating on each bit. So let's see that how exactly this data is relevant and you can understand. So I see that there is a value C2 here, right? So I have taken this C2 value here, and I'm going to take this C2 value here, and I will convert this into the binary. So if we put over here, so this is how it looks like. So if you see 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, so this is 8-bit binary. So let me remove all those stuffs from here so we can look over here. So this is what I have got, 8-bit information. So first value will be of course this one, and then we will because the first bit here we can see first bit is here C2, right? You can see this is a C2. So if we will go, if we will flip the bit, that how exactly it will happen. So if I copy this one and I flip the bit 0, because this index the index that I have just shown you, this is first index. Okay, so I'm going to change first index, and then how it is going to change the value. Earlier value was C2, and I'm going to flip the index 0. So if I will flip the index 0, this value will be 1, and similarly if I will flip it here second one, then index will be definite, here it will be sorry, it will be 0, and then similarly I will just paste this value here again, original value, and I will now flip this index number 2, and this is how I will keep flipping each and every index. Now it is turn of third index, so I will make this one as 1, and that is how I will keep doing up to the last 7th bit. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now just look here, this was the original value that we got. So if you look this value here by just converting this binary to our hexa, so this is the what exact binary. So this is C2, and of course we have picked up from here it is C2. But what about after the bit flipping? Because we just flip the bit at index first index, so we got this value. And just look on here, if we are changing that part, then how it will be here. So convert this so it becomes C3, and let's look if we have got C3 here. Yes, we have got. Once we have flipped that uh, a bit 0, we have flipped it, we got C3. Right, now let's look on another index. When I flipped index number 1, then we have got this. And let's again use our calculator to see that what should be the hexa value for this one. So this should be C0. Have we got C0 when we flipped index 1? Yes, it is C0. And let's look another one. When we have flipped index number 2, what should be the value here? Okay. Here we have to just calculate. So it should be C6. And we have got C6. Yes, we have got C6. And similarly here on next, if you are changing next flip, next bit, what should be the value? It should be CA. Yes, we have got CA. And that is how it is iterating on each position. So for this position, we have iterated on each bit, and we have tried to flipping bit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we were trying to construct each time cookie by the generated value, trying to send the server, and then we were trying to grab the value, or we were actually looking the value that there will be a PicoCTF string over there, and we will catch it up. So similarly we perform on index 1, then we keep performing this on index on every index. So when we got the solution, we reached to index number 9. We were here. Okay, there were total 96 such characters, and on character 9, when we flipped index 0. So when we flipped index 0, and then by using that output, we created our cookie and sent to the server, we got the output. So basically we were able to set cookie value as admin is equal to 1, and that is how we got the cookie and we got the output. And one more, because there were in the last script you will look that we are just splitting this flag on the code. So why we did it? Because we see that the code is right now in between these code tag. That's why we are doing this splitting, so we can get exactly this value from here. And that is how I solved this particular challenge. Although that was not my complete effort, but yes, that was definitely fairly difficult one. Not too easy, but yes, understanding exactly that what is going on and how exactly you can visualize that, yes, how in the back end this bit flip mechanism is working. On each value we are looking on 8-bit, and then we are flipping bit by bit and looking the results. And for that purpose I modified this script and I put lots of things over here to just show you that how this is working in the backend. So I hope that this would have helped you to understand this entire challenge. Thank you so much.